What's going on, guys? This is Yugiverse here, coming at you with a little bit of a duel video that I decided to record at locals during a tournament. It was really stupid. I think I busted out the spirals, and then my friend Josh here, he actually decided to play his deck that he was testing for a regional. I don't remember which one it was, though. But yeah, without further ado, let me introduce my co-announcer Nistro as I activate terraforming on the board.
Yeah, so this is kind of like you're hearing the inside of Marcus's head here, because he's both playing spirals here and he's commentating as well. So yeah, you get to see the duel from both sides here.
Yeah, so I searched for resort. I already know that I opened up the terraforming and the quick fix in the machine dupe. I already know I opened that, so I think I won.
But before we continue, like,
yeah,
did it have to be a pink spell ground?
I unfortunately did not get my Metamat's ground in at the time, so I was borrowing a friend's spell ground.
Ah, okay, so
because I'm still waiting on the design to look good enough to be able to be presented on streams like this. So yeah,
oh, yeah, you had to put it. Yeah, to field spell into the extra monster zone. That's pretty
I'm just used to that because I'm used to the token not being there as the zone marker.
Everybody getting their zones in place.
Yeah, I think this is the newer build that I've done with no utility wire and the foolish burial goods. I think that's the most consistent build until we get double helix.
Sounds legit.
Yeah, so I wrote it for super agent and I resorted for quick fix. I think now that in hindsight I should have done drone first, so that way I could have a guaranteed super agent. But I think it works out either way because I did open machine duplication.
But super agent first turn is there really?
But it sets up the combos because all the combos rely on super agent being on the board.
I don't know, man. Quick fix into machine dupe looks solid enough to me.
I mean,
I don't.
I know I'm gonna search for drone either way, and then that's gonna set me up for super agent.
Yeah. I mean, I don't play Spiral, so, you know.
Oh, you'll see them when Circuit Break comes out, definitely.
Oh, yeah, I will definitely see more of them.
I hope that's Double Helix is not a secret rare.
Look, Double Helix
is a good card.
Like Konami and Double Helix is gonna have a nice long talk about its rarity, okay?
Hopefully it's an ultra.
Konami is definitely.
Hopefully it's an ultra.
Whoa, that is wishful hoping there.
Oh, yes. It probably might be a secret, and I might be sad. Nothing I can't afford, though. But yeah, I'm linking into Mrs. Radiant, and then I'm going to activate Big Red to bring back the quick fix and search again.
Like, you see, like, this is why I think spirals are just made for link format. Like no other deck has as much versatility already, like using links, like just being able to machine dupe and then Big Red and then just go off even more. Like I like that's just my opinion. You know, call me a.
No, it's a good theory. It's a good theory. So Josh is just reading the effect of quick fix, making sure that
he's looking for that once per turn.
he won't find one here.
He's looking for that once per turn.
Yeah, no, this is not the first time he's actually played against spirals, but I think he was just admiring the rarity because I bumped up from rares to supers, and I top decked terraforming off Princess Sprite. That's not healthy.
Fair, man.
It's not healthy. I don't know what I was doing. I was just it.
Have you heard the OCG ruling about Spiral Resort?
No, I have not.
So apparently, you can't send back extra deck monsters as a cost for Spiral Resort, as a maintenance cost.
Because it has to shuffle into the deck.
Yeah.
I could be aware of that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just people in Zodiac had an argument about it. So.
I could think that would be the correct thing. Yeah. Although I think I do that at least once or twice in this, so
it's cool. It's just
because I haven't had any flags about it.
Yeah, because
during things,
it's a OCG ruling. Like it's not something.
So I call it wrong. I called Monster because unfortunately I didn't know what he was playing and he knew what I was playing, so I had a little bit of an edge there.
We still got like 6 cards in hand? 7?
Yes, 6.
Oh my god. Man.
So one of them is super agent, the other 5 I don't recall at the time.
I mean, even though you did use up your numbers, I'm still having 6 cards in hand.
And this deck just goes plus for ridiculously free. Oh, and I have something sleeper. Oh, never mind. So I have the drone, the super agent, sleeper, last resort. So this board is just nice. It's a nice board. I still have 4 cards in hand, and 3 of them are spells. No, 5 cards in hand.
Yeah, you had 7.
Yeah, 7 cards in hand.
Oh god, this is cancer.
and then I shuffle back the quick fix as a maintenance cost for Spiral Resort. So the ending board really isn't that strong, since I didn't call it right with Super Agent, otherwise I would have done so much more.
I mean, you have Sleeper on board.
That's a once per turn though, he can get over that easily. So he activates Zefra Providence, and I think he's going to search for Oracle to then search for Zefra.
Okay,
yeah.
So if he's playing Zephyrs, I'm automatically rooting for him.
You don't want to stay to the end of the video then. But you know, he searches out, I believe, Zefra. Yes, he does. So his deck is actually really interesting. He's playing Metal Foe, Zefra, True Dracos, with Perform Pal Odd Eye Synchron splashed in to be able to have a little bit more utility, which I actually had to test out on my own, and it's worked really well. The only problem is that with that many engines in the deck, it can brick.
Yeah,
quite a lot.
I like the Dino version better.
So Zefra, I don't have a Ghost Ogre, I don't main my hand traps, so I just let him go off, do what he wants.
I mean, there's no point to Sleeper. Sleeping there would be a waste.
So then he sets Zefra New to the extra deck to make him a scale 7. Although I think, judging from his hand, he bricked 2 because he drew Pseudo Space too early.
Pseudo Space?
Yes.
Is that the field
that's
spell?
That's the field spell replacement, yeah.
Why does he play that?
I believe he plays it for Diagram.
Ah.
So he Dark Holes the board. Mrs. Radiant's gonna add back herself because I can't really... Or Quick Fix. I'd grab Quick Fix nerf as well. Just trying to judge my options here. Do I add back Quick Fix or do I add back Mrs. Radiant?
So Sleeper can destroy the last resort for activation shot, right?
Yes.
Alright.
So he's gonna set a card. I think he actually bricked. I think he might have bricked. No, he's gonna tribute summon for Ignis Dynamite Knight. I apologize. And then the True Draco trap card can't really resolve because he can't target or destroy the Sleeper. And I believe I'm still bigger than the Dynamite in battle anyway.
I don't know, like, to me, playing True Dracos and Zephyrs in the same deck just seems cloggy.
Seems weird.
'Cause, like...
So I destroy the Divine Strike, which he had played for the Zephyr New 9 Pillars play. And then he sets another return, and I pop his face-up return, and then his Dynamite Knight. Yeah, I think he opened a little bit lackluster, because I've seen the boards that he makes with a good hand, and he just didn't have the good hand.
I mean, he only...
he had Providence, which sort of helped him thin out his deck to not draw them so many bricks, but... yeah, so I'm gonna chain Max C to the True Draco's return, or I'm not. Yeah, I don't think I am. So yeah, so he does. I'm gonna chain Max C, so I draw the card.
So why was the Dynamite destroyed?
Because I popped Dynamite and the Tricking Storm Sleeper, and then he chained Dynamite Knight to activate another return from the deck. Because he was tribute summoned. The Dynamite Knight was tribute summoned.
Right.
So I'm gonna 1-for-1 into Glow Up. Oh no, I see the shenanigans I'm doing now. I forgot I did so much. So I'm gonna either make a Nat Beast or Formula Synchron or both this turn. Use Glow Bubbles on the board now.
Oh yeah, you got Glow Up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got a drone in hand. You got Super Agent.
I have a drone, a Super Agent, and I'm searching for Master Plan. Because if I'm gonna summon drone, then I'm gonna get Super Agent on board that can discard the Master Plan for the Quick Fix, knowing that we don't have double Helix just yet. A little bit longer.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, so drone touches his deck. Oh, he doesn't see. Well, that's a little bit of a misplay of the deck, but it's okay. So he gets a C1. I probably won't let him have that.
I mean, I don't think he'd want him to have too many. Unless he really bricked, I don't think he'd want him to have too many.
So I know one card is tuning. I forgot what the other two cards were, but I think they were both monsters. So yes, there were two Metal Foes monsters. One was the Bismugear, and the other one was tuning. So I put the Bismugear at the top of the deck, and then I call monster or Majesty Maiden. So Super Agent touches board.
You put Majesty on top of the deck? I would have put tuning over that, honestly, because that can search Masterpiece.
Tuning can search Masterpiece?
No.
Majesty Maiden.
Yeah, Majesty Maiden.
I mean, I think I'm just too sure that I have game, so I got a little bit cocky here. So then I boost the Sleeper by 5, 10, 1500 attack, because he has 3 cards on board with Drone's effect. So Sleeper is now 4,400 attack, 4,300 attack.
Would destroying return at that point been a better play instead of popping the Zefra?
I mean, I was trying to see if he was gonna force out the Providence, but then since he had no monsters on the board with that, I don't think it would have mattered.
I don't know, because I would have thought, you know,
like there were 3 ways to really go about that board. Either to pop
because like my idealism is that, okay, so the only non-spiral monster I have on my board is Glow Up Bulb, and I could bring that back.
Oh well, he can't even target that now. Yeah, that's not quite nice. So he has a chance to respond. I don't think he takes it. So I detached the. Oh, I top deck the 3rd field spell.
Oh my god, man, this is silly.
This is shenanigans. So yeah, Princess Sprite's on the board. He couldn't chain with the Dynamite Knight because the Dynamite Knight was not tribute summoned. So I'm basically going to do just loop double Quick Fix. So I'm going to discard a Quick Fix to summon Quick Fix in the graveyard with Super Agent on the board, and then I will be able to just keep making level 1s, keep making rank 1s, keep making link 2s. It's just, this deck doesn't stop.
It's just, oh man. Alright.
I don't think he has a way out of this. He has 1 card in hand, and he's gonna search for Majesty Maiden. Then I Big Red for Master Plan. And then I'm gonna activate Master Plan Spec to search for Spiral Mission Assault. So, looking at the OCG builds for the Double Helix Turbo, I'm not seeing a lot of people playing more than 1 Assault, or any. Which is interesting because in the sort of grind game, you do want to draw cards with its effect. If it destroys a spiral, if a spiral monster you control destroys an opponent's monster by battle or opponent's card by a card effect, you can draw a card. But then it only summons spirals from the hand if it's in the graveyard. It doesn't summon them from graveyard like Rescue. So yeah, I'm going to pop his Dino Knight and his return. I'm going to draw a card, and then I'm not sure why I didn't pop return, because then he would have had to clear the Princess Sprite. That would have freed me up a lot of space. Oh no, never mind. Just send it to graveyard with Last Word's effect attack directly, and then I Foolish Burial Goods to pitch Rescue. And I think I'm gonna link something here again just to be able to get the Master Plan off the board, even though it wouldn't be able to get its effect to search for a Spiral Monster because all the Spiral Resorts have been used.
So have you ever bricked with the Spiral Chop card?
Rescue, not really either. I've never drawn it or I've discarded it with Quick Fix's effect.
Alright. You know, like, because I know, like, some people just avoid playing it in general. Like, I guess it's because you play goods that makes it real good, but...
I mean, other than the pun. It's not, it's not that it's a bad card. Like, if I happen to draw it, if I don't discard it, I'll just set it and then I'll use its effect occasionally because I will have to drop Spiral Monsters from my hand. It just maintains the card advantage game. That's all that really matters in Spiral. I just want to have a lot of card advantage. So yeah, link some from Mr. Radiant. The zone is pointing to Master Plan in the middle zone, which is kind of annoying for me. I already Big Redded this turn, so I have to remember that.
Do you have Glow Up in the ground?
Yes, I do. I don't really think I remember that, though. So that would be game if he has no other response. Yeah, so push for all that damage.
It just goes from 8,000 to 0. I love the guy who...
Yeah, shoutouts to Jonathan Ma. He's our editor. He's our visual designer and transition into game 2. He chooses to go first because he sees what the deck does going first, and it's just complete shenanigans.
Yeah, I mean, I think against Spiral,
you really have to just main hand traps and go against Spiral. Like, there's not really much main deck power that stops it other than hand traps. Like, Reaper will definitely stop that in the mirror match, so Spiral players, pick up your Reapers low-key.
I mean, everybody's gonna pick up their Reapers now since it's in the Mega Tins.
Yeah, it's not even a really expensive Reaper. It's only like, what, $3 now?
Like $5,
like
yeah.
USD $3. People keep telling me not to recommend DD Crow, but I still say DD Crow is a great side card for Spiral. You can stop the Quick Fix in the graveyard, and you make them lose 2 cards.
I mean, I guess Quick Fist, DD Crow, DD Crow is still an amazing hand trap. It's just it's kind of gone under the radar just because of True Draco and Zoo being the 2 biggest decks. Like, it was real big around where Metalfoes and Paleozoics were.
Because you stopped the Metalfoes Fusion and the Paleozoic trap cards from spawning. I might have to pick up a few DD Crow ultis just to make sure I have them.
Oh, don't say that out loud. There might be a buyout.
There's already a buyout. How's the Champs already featured it?
Oh man.
I'm lucky if I can find any like moderately played.
Have fun with your $30
DD Crow. They're not even 30. Right now they're not even 30.
How much are they right now?
Just for videos like 15, 16. Just recently checked like this morning. But yeah, anyways, so he activates Oracle Zefra, he searches for Zefrath, he sets the Zefra Nude to the extra deck. I think standard plays, right?
Depends on the Zefras in his hand or the other pendulums in his hand.
I think he has a Metalfoes monster in his hand. Yes, he does. So he's going to... He has 2 Metalfoes in hand. So he's going to activate Silver, the level 3 scale 1. So he's going to Pendulum Summon 2. So he's going to Pendulum Summon Zefra Nude to the extra deck, and then Perform Pal Odd Eye Synchron. I think the Perform Pal Odd Eye Synchron is low-key the greatest tuner ever made.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Searchable by tuning, searchable by Skyrus, searchable by Joker. It's just an all around.
Searchable by Sorcerer too, man.
Oh right, forgot about that. And if we still have Monkey Board, be searchable by him too.
No.
That's too much. That's for too much there.
Yeah, Monkey Board. Although I don't think Perform Pals would do anything even if Monkey Board got back. That boy stay banned.
Like, there is just so many cards that make Odd Eye Synchron searchable. It's just an all-around great level for Synchros as well, and then it special summons monsters from your Pendulum Zone. Like, I believe that card is really underrated in terms of just being able to play through the game and then just bust out really great Synchros like BLs or Metaphys Horus, which I think he actually does this game, so I'm a little bit really shook by BLs, because I can't pop BLs by card effects or kill it by battle.
Yeah.
I believe BLs was played against True Draco because Masterpiece had no out to it, if I'm not mistaken.
It would seem so.
Say he makes BLs because Formless Synchron. Odd Eye Synchron is a dark tuner.
And he used
all
Oracle's
around
effect to stack his deck.
So he decided to add Dynamite Knight to the top of his deck. Not sure why he didn't add Max C to the top of his deck. Would have been a lackluster but better play. Majesty Maiden. Alright. I guess he has like some True Draco spells face down. Not spells, traps, excuse me. Traps face down so he can tribute summon that Search Masterpiece and then tribute summon that on my turn.
Honestly, I've never seen this build of Zefra play, and I don't know.
You don't think it's really...
It's not that I don't think it's bad. It's just
You think it's interesting?
I'm just not a fan of the Metalfoes.
You think they do too much for what they're designed to do?
I think they're not worth the risk, in my opinion. Being a Dino Zefra player.
Well, being a Zefra player nonetheless.
Being a Zefra player who relies on Denglong, I don't think Metalfoes are worth the risk. But if Denglong ever got hit, I would definitely consider this deck.
They do have their own little neat interaction with Oracle Zefra. I believe it has one effect for each type of summoning save links that you use a Zefra monster with. Am I not mistaken?
Yeah.
Yes, I know that the Synchros, if you use a Zefra monster as a synchro material, it stacks a card from your deck to the top of your deck. I believe if you use it as a fusion, it for some reason I'm an idiot and popped Metalfoes Combination, which lets me search.
But I forgot what fusion.
Fusion, I think it special summons a monster from your hand because the Shaddolls have Zefra things in there too.
Yeah, the only one I know is Exceed, where you draw one and then drop one.
Yeah. I know Rituals let you banish card in the field or destroy card in the field.
I think it's banish.
Yeah.
So you banish, you stack your deck, you draw a card and drop.
And then you summon from hand.
Yeah, so...
I don't think he actually uses either of those effects except for the Synchro material effect. Divine Strike's my quick fix, which I still think was a really bad idea on his part, considering that he knows I have Super Agent on the board.
Yeah, Super Agent was real easy for you right there, since he knew at the top of his deck. Since he pretty much stacked
So I dropped Glow Up Bulb. Oh god! I think I opened Quick Fix and Machine Dupe both games. silly.
It really is.
I just want to see if I open the machine dupe. If I know if I open the machine dupe and he does now like an Ash Blossom or Max C, I think I might have won this game too. I honestly forgot. Like, the funny thing is, like, everyone who's a part of the Yugiverse crew, they know about this video, and they've just wanted to watch it because they wanted to see how quickly Spirals can OTK people. Well, OTK people.
Oh yeah, I mean we definitely saw in that last game. But it really is pretty easy, just because of Spiral's ability to.
So yeah, open the machine dupe.
Oh,
Oh god.
Well, you might as well scoop here. This is like.
Yeah, he has a response. I let him have the window for the response.
Well, he already used his Divine Strike, so I don't know if he has another one or.
He could have a 9 pillars, but then that wouldn't really do much because
he doesn't. Yeah,
he doesn't really anything on the board. Yeah, and then I think I drew the other target in hand. Oh nope, too free. I just this deck literally cannot go minus. Like, I feel like that this deck, in like right now where it is, if it had double helix, it could compete against like. I don't want to say full power zoo.
Who knows? You just might be able to. If you had double helix, I feel like in Link format, like full power zoo, I think you would have a chance against him.
Well, I will have to do some testing with double helix. Unfortunately, Dueling Book is the only simulator right now with double helix available to play. So maybe I'll have to like just print out a proxy and then use that.
Unless you have like the Spanish Yu-Gi-Oh Pro, like,
or the Japanese one.
Yeah.
I've seen other YouTubers who do YGO Pro replays. They've done the Spanish YGO Pro, but I don't like it.
Yeah, it's like I entered this Spanish Facebook group trying to look for it, and and then like halfway through like looking for it, I'm just like, why am I here? Like I'm here looking for a program to simulate a card game to test blue cards before they actually come out of the TCG. What am I doing with myself? But I still haven't found it, so I just stuck to Dawn of a New Era.
Oh yeah, and on that note of Dawn of a New Era, you might all want to consider being a little bit more careful on Dawn of a New Era. We all know about the hack that they apparently had.
Yeah, it's just people trying to grab attention, trying to be like anonymous or something.
So yeah, search for Sleeper. I think I already know I have the setup in hand, considering that I searched twice for Quick Fix.
So how do you get over this Beatles is what I'm curious about.
I believe I just beat over it.
But it can't be a short battle.
Fully Armed says otherwise.
Oh, well.
Oh wait, no, because I think I'm gonna punch something else by battle, and then that's gonna banish the BLs.
Well, let's see.
Or I'll just attack them directly.
Oh, well, yeah.
Because that circumvents the BL's effect to gain attack. If I just swing at him directly. Yeah, that BL's was a thorn in the side for me. Wasn't really sure to go about that. Oh, he does have a response to that. He's gonna Divine Strike again.
Really? Oh my god, this seems like a waste. Honestly, in my opinion.
So then I show him another one, and he's just like, oh, great. Yeah, he saw me search for one, he thought that was the only one I had in my hand, I guess it wasn't. And then I Soul Charge. I let him have a singular turn.
Well, he only has like 3 cards.
Well, technically 4 counting the Oracle.
Yeah.
It doesn't really count as a card then.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Not now.
Like,
so then I search again for Quick Fix. I Soul Charge for 2. So I bring back the Master Plan and the Quick Fix to search for another Last Resort. I don't even know what I was doing. I was just so out of it.
Oh man, Super Agent's in the wrong zone, man.
I know, man.
Because if Super Agent was in like any other zone, you'd be able to make a proxy dragon.
Feels bad.
Yeah.
So fun fact, I actually have made an unkillable board with Decode Talker, Proxy Dragon, and then Proxy Dragon was pointing to Sleeper and Super Agent, both the Last Resort.
Oh man.
They could not destroy my board.
Kaiju.
I wish. I don't think he mains Kaijus. I don't main Kaijus either. I don't really see a point.
Well, yeah, I can't blame you. It's
This is like a combo deck. You can't really main kaiju in a combo deck like that.
Well, I'm so used to Dino where
you have your searchable kaijus.
Everything's just convenient.
I remember you said that that your entire deck was supposed to be searchable.
Yeah, in Zefra Dinos, man, it's just beautiful. Oh man, it really hurts to see Proxy Dragon in that zone. It really does.
I think I actually have a way to like circumvent this. Because I think I'm gonna make Ghost Streak Duelahan using the 2 quick fixes.
Well, I mean, at least you're still getting your zone's worth.
Yeah, I know right about now, my other co-host, Brian, he made a joke about Senate Switch, and I'm like, stop. I don't need to hear this right now.
I mean, Senate Switch with Proxy Dragon wouldn't be a bad combo. That would definitely be pretty hype. Especially right here.
I suppose.
I mean, then again, I don't think there's a zone you could put it in where
I could move the Super Agent over one zone.
Oh yeah, but before you summon out Proxy Dragon, that would.
Yeah,
but then, the other monster would have been in the way.
Yeah, the quick fix.
The master plan or the quick fix. Yeah.
Yeah, quick fix. The master plan was already used for the Link Summon of Proxy Dragon, and then I'm a Brave Child and Link Summon again into Decode Talker.
I mean, at this point, you really have no opposition, so. It looks like he's wasted all of his pendulum monsters and.
Yeah, so he was trying to remind me that one of the quick fixes is going to be banished off Super Agent off of its own effect, and he was trying to say that the one that I just used was the one that was banished, but I think he might have been right because the quick fix at the far end was the one I soul charged. I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's the same degenerate thing. So I let him search again. Hit combination both times in the same game.
Bro, like I honestly don't think it's a big deal.
Like he doesn't even care. He let his Metal Force monster go to the graveyard.
Oh yeah. Yeah, playing pendulums honestly can be like it's pretty easy to forget that they go to extra deck.
Like I think we're all just so used to. Oh yeah, now he remembers.
Yeah, especially when like you're having this like 10-minute long turn and then he's just sitting here bored.
He's like
contemplating his life,
contemplating life choices.
And you activate a Rhoda. Why do you just wait this long to activate Rhoda?
I think I drew Rhoda off the assault. I don't think this is fair. I don't think that this is right. I don't think the SPYRAL should be able to do this.
Do you play Castell?
No.
So it's like a lot of people just let go of Castell, man.
Yeah, Castell and Dweller, both of them.
Well, Dweller, I think...
Dweller, I know ABC players still play Dweller, maybe because they have the space for it.
But, like, Dweller, I think, is something that's definitely going to go back up in use after Zoos leave and True Dracos.
Yeah, definitely. So will Lightning, because I know Lightning's not being used against True Draco because of Pop Lightning on Summon.
Yeah. I mean, but if you could bait out Masterpiece before...
Hopefully. Yeah. But then they'll just do the stupid damage step Apocalypse thing.
Well, they can't because Lightning's effect.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if they have another True Draco in hand and they have one of the traps, then, you're screwed. But
So he's not going to break my board because Sleeper is pointed to Proxy Dragon. And no matter what he tries, he just can't kill my board. Nothing on my board is dying.
Oh, that is crazy. Okay. So, Proxy Dragon tries to destroy Sleeper and Sleeper can't be destroyed. Meaning, nothing can be destroyed.
Yeah, I believe I'm gonna have a. Yeah, so I have a judge check on that, and he sort of rules in my favor, although I'm not sure he was correct. So you're both double checking now. I think that Josh should be checking the last sword because that's making the Sleeper not be able to just be destroyed by like artifacts.
Because, like, if it says destroys instead, like, I think that's something that's a little more like passive. Like, it doesn't have to be destroyed to protect the other cards from being destroyed.
Yeah, so the judge is just thoroughly explaining. Also, I realize now with this setup that I will be able to infinitely draw cards because SPYRAL Mission's Assault condition is destroyed at the third end phase after activation. If it can be destroyed, if it can be destroyed, I'm gonna just keep drawing cards.
Oh wow, this I think I've stumbled upon some cancer here.
I honestly hope this gets ruled against, because I pray that this should not be able to be done.
Yeah,
this should never be able to be done in any circumstance.
Quite the, and then they can't even target you either.
They can only target Proxy Dragon and Deco Talker, but then I'll just tribute like, I don't know, the Super Agent for a Deco Talker's effect. It's like, what do you do?
This is.
Have you ever seen a board like this?
No, I absolutely have not. This is a whole new level. Link monsters, man.
They make the game balanced, right? At least Cyber Dark Impact is no waste now.
To an extent, they make it balanced. But I feel like there's nothing he could do here that really.
I'm gonna just pop his Metal Foes monster, or I'm gonna be an idiot and not pop his Metal Foes monster yet, or only his Metal Foes monster. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna draw a card for Assault. I don't even think that it matters anymore what else I do. The BLs is the only thing that's gonna get him some leverage.
Like, you are at a point in the game where no card you control can be destroyed. I honestly don't think, unless he drops that kaiju hard, there's
on what? What did he drop it on? The Proxy Dragon or the Deco Talker?
Well,
or the Sleeper.
Damn.
Or the Super Agent. There's 4 things he has to kaiju.
I mean, I guess he can. Yeah, he would need like multiple kaijus for that. He
would need like kaijus and Yosenjus to be able to deal with that board.
He would need like a lava golem.
He would need a spear mode.
Oh yeah, spear mode would break this board.
Spear mode would just hardcore break the board.
Oh man.
And he'd be a dick and put it in that 4th monster zone right where BL's is, and I'd just be like, God damn it.
That would just feel so bad though.
Like, he could leave the Deco Talker there as it is, and it would be completely shitting. Because Deco Talker's already 33, so it's bigger than BL's.
Like, I just feel bad for the Zefra player now. Like, he's not even allowed to play the game anymore.
Yeah, so speaking of, he did punch into Deco Talker with BL, so BL's is now 33, same Deco Talker. Then I'm going to...
Yeah, like, all you have to do is just just make Super Agent keep attacking directly. And
one more thing I mentioned. Last Resort's other condition is send another card you control the graveyard to have the monster attack directly, and it doesn't say face-up card. That's the deal breaker for me. I can just set Rescue and then send it directly with Assault, Last Resort, and then I can just reborn a monster with Rescue's effect. This deck is too much. It sounds like I'm giving up on this deck, doesn't it? Giving up on the...
Oh, no. You're definitely not. It's, especially not those OCG results that we've seen. I don't think anybody's giving up on Spirals just yet.
Yeah, so in case, for those of you who don't know, Spirals have taken 32% of the OCG metagame the weekend of their release.
Yeah, man. I didn't know Double Helix was that much of a problem. Like, that it just made a whole new meta in Japan.
Like, dinos were a good chunk of the meta for
it's like
6 months.
Yeah, they were somewhere near around like 40%, and then like ABCs were seeing play as
for like
well.
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's like,
and then Spirals just come in, bitch slap the entire metagame.
In one weekend of their release in Japan, they did more than the entire year they've had in America. Just because of Double Helix.
Kind of thinking about it, they did more than True Draco and Zoo upon their releases. They were more popular than Zoo upon their release in the OCG.
In the OCG, probably, yeah.
Yes.
In the TCG,
well, they came out first, but no.
Yeah,
they only had
TCG,
4 cards.
everybody was expecting an emergency banlist of Zodiac.
I mean, we got it.
No, we didn't get it. We got Rat hit down to 2. That's all we got.
We also got Norden Band, Terratop Band. Not Turtle Looted.
Yeah, because there was a +5 combo.
There was a +18 combo.
Oh my God.
Nowhere near as plus as Spiral. Spiral goes +18 like it's nothing.
Well, in Link format. But before
in Master Roll 3, they got destroyed.
Yeah.
I feel like Spirals were just that deck that needed to be in Master Roll 4. So yeah, I hit him for a good lot of life points. He goes down from 77 to 2,000 in one hit.
Do you really stack all that attack onto one monster?
Yeah.
Damn.
Pretty much. I've actually gotten it to where I've stacked Super Agent up to 24,000 attack.
How do you even stack that much on a single?
I keep looping drones, and he had 5 cards on the board.
Oh yeah, drone.
Drone is not once per turn.
I forget about drone.
Drone is not once per turn. It is during either player's turn.
Oh,
so imagine sitting there with a 24,000 attack super agent that cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects or targeted by card effects. How do you continue to play Yu-Gi-Oh? Without a kaiju, how do you continue to play Yu-Gi-Oh? Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I forgot to put my ringer down, so that is my mistake, everyone.
True Draco, Heritage, and Bismuth Gear.
And then I'm gonna pop Bismuth Gear and the Heritage. I don't really care if he gets cards. I really don't care at this point. I'm just sitting at too strong of an advantage. I think he's actually like going off to the side and writing down like, oh my god, I hate this kid. Like, it sucks because he and I are on the same team, and he knows that I have to, like, really practice with this deck. Because believe it or not, a lot of people, like, don't give Spirals the credit that they're due. Like, they have a lot of card advantage and resource management that a lot of decks right now don't really have.
Yeah, it's like...
Like, Zoo, like, if you don't have the My Body's a Shield or the Pianissimo, I give you one board wipe, and you're just like, oh. And then not to mention that even with Whiptail, most cards beat over all the Zoo cards because you can't target us except for Resort.
Yeah. I mean...
So he's gonna smack into Proxy Dragon. He's gonna deal me quite a lot of damage. And I have to debate on whether or not I'll let Proxy Dragon get destroyed. So I'll just take it. I'll let Sleeper get destroyed. Can't say making air quotes, but get destroyed. Now, activate Rescue, add back a Spiral. At his end phase, he added Metal Foes off of Bismuth Gear. I add back Quick Fix. This deck just doesn't stop.
This is too much, man.
it does, like, you can hear Nistro here just, like, losing his mind.
Oh my god.
I don't think he's ever seen a deck as degenerate as this.
I mean, I've been around for Dragon Wars. I've been around for Full Power Pepe. Alright.
Were you around for
I was around for Full Power Infernity as well.
You played Full Power Infernity.
At one point.
Yes.
But that was when they were synchro.
Oh, yeah.
When Soul Charge and those whole looping Lava Chain and everything, that was when I stepped off the Infernity train. I'm like, dude, this is too much. I can't.
I mean, not even Shadal's with triple Soul Charge and triple Moral Attach was able to keep up with this.
No, because you have your Spiral result.
I
mean, I guess.
But Moral Attach.
Yeah, Moral Attach doesn't target, but it's like
bring Moral Attach back to you. Moral Attach is a balanced card.
Oh,
Besides the point. Besides the point.
Non-targeting destruction is.
It's sort of needed at this point. Honestly. Because his problem with this is I can't be targeted anyway. You're gonna have to non-target and destroy me.
Well, that means that there's justification for Kieran.
And then he just gives it to me.
Well.
I hit his BLs for a good chunk of damage, and he can't really play.
Well,
long story short, Spirals, Ash the Machine Duplication. Veiler, you can't even Veiler because different resources you can't target. Life Lesson Kiddos, Ash the Machine Dupe.
Yeah, that's definitely lesson number 1. Lesson number 2 is don't play Spiral, and lesson number 3 is burn every copy of Double Helix that you get.
If you want to see the Yugiverse cry.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't even look like Double Helix matters to me.
Right now, and then
right now, I think it's just because True Draco and Zoo are still around that Spirals can't really take the spotlight.
Just yet.
I feel like like Spirals are something. I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm bandwagoning just because I'm seeing the OCG results, but it's like seeing this duel just kind of just makes it real clear to me that Spirals are real stupid and definitely have the potential to be meta relevant.
I mean, if you ever want a really nice quote unquote rogue deck to play, you can always play Spiral.
Well, there might be a Super Agent buyout soon, so
there probably already is.
Yeah, just be careful about those Super Agents. You're definitely gonna have to spend an extra bit of cash on those.
But get them. You should have gotten them yesterday.
Yeah.
But anyways, without any more annoying talking. This has been the Yugiverse.
And,
Guest starring Nistro.
Yeah, this was Nistro here. I didn't get to say my intro, but you know, whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace
Be
out.
sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
I never say that, so it just feels weird.
It's alright.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.